Hey guys, so I am with an emotional Graham Hicks here. Hixxy would normally ring me and he'd be moaning about something. And these last few weeks he's ringing me up and I've never known him so positive and feeling so good. So it's exciting from a fan's point of view to be seeing and supporting him going into this competition. We're here for his last deadlift session. What we need, some deadlift and possibly some stones.
Yeah, I mean I've got 270 deadlift on the plan and then some stones. Only the first 3 stones of the stone run. So
it's all kind of like tapering down now, ready to make sure you're as fresh as possible.
So this is a light session, but it's the heaviest of my light sessions to come.
So it's a light session for Hixxy, it'll be a heavy session for me, and we'll have some fun.
It's a fucking mess. It's like none of them fit me on their own. Right. Well, the 56 fits me, but it doesn't fit here. So I put the other one over to give it, to snug it. It's
got a Franklin suit.
Yeah, but I've got this new one to try, so I'm going to try this today.
This is just one suit.
Yeah. So, like the jack is 3 suits, isn't it? The deadlift jack's triple ply, so it's like 3
Never
suits.
used one. I hated suits anyway. I think they should be banned from Strongman.
Yeah, I second that. Yeah.
There you go.
So yeah.
So you're going to try that out today?
I'm going to try and see how that feels. I mean, I'm really happy with how that's going. I mean, I know I could have better. Luke Richardson laughed at me when he actually sort of stated it, but
it is quite laughable, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I've basically either just I tried to come up with an idea. I basically made my own double ply suit. That, like, if you see it on me, like when you see the video, you can see like it's baggy on my arse. It's baggy in places. It's not the best fit, but
sod it. We'll just lift it anyway.
Sod
yeah.
It, I'll
Let's get warmed up.
Yeah.
Took 4 sets. I finally feel like 70 doesn't feel too heavy.
I was going to say, Lad's getting the extra warm-up sets in.
If you do these in between, if you see any difference.
Well, that by far, like the first 70 I did 10 minutes ago felt terrible. But that felt nice and easy.
It almost was.
I thought it should, it's 70 kilos, but
I do these before
2 hours in the car, get a bit stiff.
I have to put 10 kilos on top of that.
10 kilos on top?
Why? It's just how we train, isn't it? Double tapes in. I find that, like, I don't know if forward roll's weird. I don't know if I trained it all year or even get any better at it, but like,
I have this exact philosophy.
when I do the comp one, so the comp weight, so basically that empties 2 kilos lighter than Darren's.
Yeah.
I get pretty much the same time all the time. So it's like, right, what can we do to try and change that? So obviously Shane gave me some ideas. He's like, we're going to go heavier. I've done other ones where they pass it me and Kim's pushing down for 5 freaking seconds, so an isometric, and I'm pushing up and then leaves me. And then I've got to do basically like I'm doing the comp.
Yeah.
So just little things, and I think it's consistently helped because now I'm always between 50 and 60 seconds.
Okay.
And which
If you get between 50 and 60 seconds, you're going to score big points.
Which I think, if anyone beats that, they're fair play. It's good points. I can't. Up until 40, I look pretty much.
I don't think many people have ever gone over 60 with it.
I think only Eddie and
Paul
Smith have ever done that.
Yeah.
And even that, it's when you're training and you know you're going, you put it down. But in comp, the ref's going to warn you.
Yeah.
So there's all sorts of little things people do.
It's one of those events. You just cheat as much as you need.
You'll get a few seconds out of the ref warning you. I'm taking that stick and some chalk because he's got a black platform, hasn't he? And I know where my feet are when I look down on the bar. And what I've learned, because I have to do that, I don't know where to pull them into.
You're gonna take this with you?
Yeah.
Hixxy's getting like Brian Shaw. He's been learning from the best.
So I'm going to put it down. Darren or Paz is going to do it and just chalk mark where my middle of my toes are.
Is this these marks are where your toes are?
So I'll know that I'm. Because what I found, because I'm so used to Axel, was that when I come to the bar, I kept doing that, and then I wasn't pulling right. And it's because my feet was never, you know.
Which is going to play a big part then.
So if I lose that, I'm in trouble.
Should we steal it? I'll hit him with
So all lads are going to be looking for my stick, expect.
Yeah, if this video goes out before, you're screwed.
For some reason, there's a small controlled fire out back.
Everyone's got a hold of your stick.
We need some fire, where's the stick?
I'm going to go on his marks.
You going to try? Yeah.
I've gone narrower as I got older. I used to be quite wide. But I went narrower to try and improve my lockout because I was always powerful off the floor, but I'd sometimes be out of position then. So I'd get to my knees and I'd be hitching. I think Nick Best has like the narrowest stance out of the top strongman.
He's narrow, but he's 10 to 2, isn't he? Yeah. His feet are like that. So even though he's narrow,
this is kind of 10 to 2, but he's sort of slightly wider.
But if you think when the knees are going out, they're opening the hips.
Yeah.
Even though the feet are together, the hips open.
But it's interesting, like how every body shape is different.
Yeah.
You've got to find what works best for you. You see, like Brian is super wide, and Jerry Pritchard as well, also super
snatch
wide.
grip, aren't they?
Yeah.
But like my deadlift was never world class, and then I started axle deadlifting and changed the way I did it, and it's carrying over really well now. Can you not put your thumbs around the bar? You're practically pulling a partial deadlift. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty convinced that I'm getting 9 inches out of that, really legit. I was like, wow. They actually fall off. You know when I grab the bar? If I grab the bar, well, I got small hands, haven't I? When I grab the bar, it tends to fall off my thumb. Then when I do that, because when I do that, it kind of wedges it.
Yeah.
Somebody fix mine.
I'm really like, I like to put it on as soon as possible so that everything's the same. You know. But I can get like the sort of other side is like, well, you're not really training the lift without it. But to me, there's a time and a place.
You've spent a long time just working without a suit.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah. To be honest, I'm fucking changing suits every week.
Yeah. To be fair, you need to get used to which suit you're going to use.
Well, I had a very, very good suit, but I was a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And I lost weight, and it basically was decapitating me, and giving me nothing.
Yeah.
And I think obviously because of the groin thing, I haven't really squatted big for a long time. My legs shrunk. Obviously,
you think that's the deadlift though, backing off the squat?
yeah, of course, yeah. But having my squat be able to work has also helped the deadlift because I can push again. But I found that my speed off the floor had disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed that massively.
Yeah. But then it's obviously come back, so.
Really fucking fell over that. Yeah, I was just going to say, I missed that kind of power.
And it was almost a, what would you say, a joke. I left it there, stood up, by its fucking self. Because it's so thick.
What, like?
It stood up like an Iron Man suit. I was like, look at that.
Which suit was this?
The jack, the orange ones that people wear.
Yeah.
It's so thick that it can stand up by itself.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, it was too big. Oh no, sorry. The jack was the one that ripped on me. I tried it on, and I literally put it on, and I bent over, and up Velcro came on. Weird. Nice, mate. Come on. In lockdown, I had to stick that on there.
Yeah. She comes to my gym, I've got to do it all the time. It's your swing, isn't it? Oh, pull-ups.
It's better on the yoke. This one here. Burn them. Burn them all.
Yeah.
Well done, baby.
That was heavy.
What's
Okay.
the heaviest you've been?
That.
Really?
As heavy as I've been, you know.
You still deadlift 300 though, can't you?
Yeah, if I had to.
Maybe a couple of coffees and you.
Go on, it's like a speed grip.
Come on, mate. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Come on, mate, keep going. 13, come on. 14, 15.
15's enough.
15 if anything's enough.
Yeah.
That's as many as I'll do in a session. No hype. I don't even really hype that much anyway, but you know, just it's almost a boring time, isn't it?
It's the worst bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, there's just no rush, is there? It's only, I'm not even going. No, we're not going heavy. You're like
A lot of inexperienced guys, when they're going up to a competition, they want to keep pushing and pushing. And
mate,
So-
when I did 105s, there was a couple of comps where the comp was like Saturday or Sunday, and I'd be banging up silly lifts on Wednesday. And people always say to me, "What are you doing?" I'd be like, "Feel good," but I got away with it because I was a level above everyone.
yeah,
And I think that attitude soon caught up with me when I decided to start moving up. So I used to struggle a lot more when I did the full shows with the openers, because like it was heavy. Oh shit, I'm dead. You know, like wasn't conditioned, even though I was a lighter athlete, wasn't conditioned for doing 5 heavy events.
yeah.
So yeah, you know, like it's just experiencing it. I mean, it's part of the process. It's the whole point of coming in fresh.
You want to lift the most on the day.
Yeah, of course.
And obviously this level, you need to lift the most. You can't go in at 80%.
Well, I do.
Hopefully not this time, eh?
Yeah, I've done in the past. Right, Taz.
With no suits, no straps.
I'll be good at that, no.
No hit, no sumo.
No hitching.
No hitching, then we're in powerlifting completely.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But here's the argument, right? And this is a good question for the audience. And it's something that I always bring up. And I said it to Tom Martin the other day. It was like, right, you've got 2 lads, lifter A and lifter B. They can both lift 400 kilos raw, but they put a suit on. Lifter A lifts 430, lifter B lifts 420. Who's stronger? And it is a bit of a like, well,
when it comes to
the one
equipment,
that lifts the most weight, but then it's not
it's
true.
not always the way though, is it?
Doesn't mean he's stronger.
It's also why you can't compare strength over one lift as well.
No.
Because everyone is built differently. So you may be stronger than someone at one lift
Yeah.
by a long way, but they might be stronger than you at a different lift by a long way.
Yeah.
But that's why I kind of like log, because you just got to lift something and put it overhead. It's just cool.
It is
Good at
very
it,
cool,
but it's just a cool or axle, or any of these weights where you just put something big overhead. You need so
No
much
suits
strength.
involved.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, I said I want to see a competition. Max, log, bench, deadlift and squat. No suits. See who's the strongest.
The Hicks Classic.
You like the sound of that?
I do, yeah. Axle deadlift though.
Axle deadlift. No, we'll get rid of the straps. We need some grip in there.
You know, I actually really enjoyed lifting raw.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. And I think that's what helped my technique.
I also think it helps develop a lot of basic level strength. I think too many novices are going for a suit way too early.
The thing is, it's very hard to hitch a deadlift when you've got hold of it, because you've activated all the right muscles before it's off the floor. If you tend to have to hitch at the top, it's just due to weakness, not usually fall. Yeah,
It can be bad form in terms of your start position. A lot of people end up sacrificing lockout power to get power off the floor. I used to be guilty of that, where your hips would shoot up and then suddenly you're already...
I intentionally drop my hips, you know, try and get that pop, but my upper back always stays the same shape.
Hey, you don't hitch at all these days. It's funny, once you stop hitching, you almost can't.
I've forgotten how.
Yeah.
I might be able to give it a little thing at top, but I won't be able to lean back.
You couldn't
I'd fall
do a
over.
Rob Kearney.
I'd fall over. Even at the thought of it, I think I'd fall over.
Let's go, Hixxy, easy.
I hate this shit. Why do we do it? It's worse than trying to put your socks on it morning.
Hopefully you don't have your mate come around for that.
Well, that's what you think.
I just don't put them on. That's why my shoes stink. I think I've put weight on.
Have you?
Fucking hell, my legs smell tight. It's all that steak.
Same again.
Yeah.
Is this the same suit you did first then? How many different bloody suits are you using today?
I'm like a magician. I don't know, I need to throw them all away, mate, 'cause it's like, you know, when you've got choice, I just keep playing with the ones and I might keep reverting back to what I know.
Stick to the original
Stick
plan.
to the original plan. Yeah, stuff. But I saw basically, there was another suit on Facebook, so.
You've just got to stop. Don't anybody sell any suits.
Don't
to
anyone
Hixxy.
sell me any more suits.
How much money have you spent on suits in the last month?
I wouldn't like to know, mate. Yeah, but it's the same thing. Like, you know, you're going into a comp with potentially the best deadlifters in the world, and I felt like for months like I'm at a disadvantage because I haven't got a suit that A, fitted me, or B, I knew how to use. So like, it's just been panic having to work things out. You know, like. Obviously, I've made my own double ply suit.
You happy with how it felt?
I'm happy. Good. Yeah. I mean, what I did before was I had 2 smaller suits on, and I couldn't breathe. So when it come to lifting, I wasn't braced, which is completely not ideal.
No.
So I went there, and it felt like it was 100 kilo lighter. So
Cool. Yeah, let's move on.
I'm happy now. Yeah.
Good
I'll leave
stuff.
it there. I mean, I'm meant to do 3 sets of 5, but I did 1. And I've messed around with suits and I'm happy. How's that suck? Have we got a timekeeper? I need to get a... You alright, Tom?
Yeah. What am I doing?
I don't know, what are you doing?
We're going to do the front hold. I'm going to go give him something to beat and he'll smash it.
Pacemaker.
Yeah, I guess they patent it on the day, aren't they?
Yeah, they'll hold it and let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, get a timer. Let's see if I can hit 30 seconds.
Are you timing, Dan? Oh, just because you got your phone out when you said it.
3, 2, 1, go! Come on, mate. Keep it there. You really well. Oh, I stick with it easy. This. Come on.
Come on, mate.
Come on, stick with it.
Nice, this, mate.
Come on, keep going. Alright, keep going.
Fucking hell, how long was that?
50.
50. Oh, fucking hell.
50.52.
In my head, I was about 30. I was like, this is shit.
They kept me going for a minute.
No, if it was a comp, a minute. That's all right for a week. Laws?
Training heavy?
No, just speed.
That was good. I was always pretty good at it. Like,
Yeah.
Notice now there's more of a gap.
yeah, I can't sort of rest it
You
on.
don't
I used
have
to
your
cheat as much as I
shot.
can.
I like, you know, like you say you do, I can't. Because when I do that, I relax these and I like.
Pull back. Yeah. And come over. Yeah. With your short little arms and big chest.
Yeah.
I just got that.
You got big shoulders anyway to make up for it. But I had to cheat as much as I fucking could to do anything. I wasn't naturally strong like you.
I'll have a play with that afterwards.
The thing is, if you've been hitting good times, and
Yeah, probably not wise.
Consistently, the thing is, it's like, it's annoying because between, there's like an 8 kilo variance of like almost 8 seconds, so I go up 1 kilo, lose a second. It's not that's the
Like
It's a bit
adaptation
heavy, I don't
for
want to take the
Hixxy.
whole chance. Like if it
Got a
was
hatch.
made like,
I don't even have to pick
that,
yeah.
most people probably won't lift it.
How much does it weigh now?
But do you reckon
28
that's,
plus 15.
other than it feeling like,
38,
is that a disadvantage? 'Cause
43.
You're going to need
Bloody
the whole
hell.
time.
It is and it isn't, yeah.
Sometimes I found with like going heavier and shorter times, you kind of don't work on that endurance.
Yeah, I've been doing it both. Though. I've been doing it. I've been doing some 15 kilo ones for 90 seconds. So I did that at first, and then now we're like going at the heavier weights.
What are you hoping to get on this, or just as much as possible?
Over 20. It's like 41 kilo.
That's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who's counting?
I would try and hold it forward, but my shoulders are a bit blown up now. I'll try in a minute.
Are you doing 30 seconds on max?
Max.
Come on, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
Just passing it's hard.
Straight in, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Nice, Hixxy, come on. Good.
Yeah, this is brilliant, mate.
Good, mate. It's strong.
Go on, Hicks. Keep going. Come on. Come on, stick with it. Fight it. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Keep on. Keep going.
Nice.
My grip were going. What was that?
27.
That's good, mate. That's heavy.
Got to get rid of these plates now.
Well, that's about 12 to 15 kilos heavier than he's going to have to do at the comp.
Yeah.
And that time will still beat some people.
He actually beat some people's time last year, yeah.
Yeah, for the heavy one.
Hey?
You have to done with the heavy one.
Yeah. He don't do it anymore, yeah.
Sure you don't want to go?
Let's see
Come
how-
on.
It was funny for me, it was like I couldn't grab it.
Go.
Oh, fuck that. That's fucking heavy. I could force maybe 10 seconds out, but that's heavy. Seriously, that's heavy. That's strong, mate.
And I'm just, like you say, I'm just doing that. I'm not.
Yeah, not doing all the little
doing
tips
that.
and tricks.
Yeah, but look at the difference, even with me doing the tricks.
Yeah, your arms
Now it's
are a
probably-
bit longer, to be fair.
Also, his chest is thicker.
Yeah. Could have gone wrong.
It's weird though, it's a weird event, the front hold, because I've spent time training it, like you said earlier, and done no better. And I've done no training at all, and I've won it in competition.
Yeah,
it's just mind over matter when it comes to comp. I mean, that weight you were using was ridiculous, but when it's a bit lighter, it's just coping with the pain, isn't it?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm like, with the comp weight, I get to like 40, 45 seconds, and I look absolutely fine, and then the shakes start, and I'm like, and I put it down, but
Never put it down.
it's after log as well, so I think it'll be even harder for people.
Yeah.
Because whether you're strict press, push press, whatever, it's all shoulder stability, and your shoulders are
Yeah,
involved.
just general fatigue from the competition as well. It's a weird, like, I actually like it as an event for myself, because I always did alright at it in a comp, but I think it's a boring event.
Yeah.
And it's one of those events, someone that's not particularly a great strongman can be really good at.
A lot of people will hate me for this, but it kind of falls in the same ballpark as a Hercules hold for me. I find that boring.
I don't think you'd be alone in that.
I just do.
Well, it's like,
Anything that's holding, car hold.
The problem with a hold, for the first 30 seconds, the crowd are just silent.
Yeah.
There's no excitement to it.
I don't mind it. It's a.
But when you see someone start going beyond what everyone else has done, and the crowd sort of react to that, it's quite exciting. Yeah, I do know what you mean.
It's not the most dynamic event.
No.
It's kind of the hardest thing to train because I can't get into it.
I do feel like, in terms of as a competitor, it's actually a bit of a rest event.
Yeah.
It doesn't take too much out of you physically.
No.
Like, you could do this and you'll be absolutely fine for the next event. Whereas a lot of events will have potential fatigue carry over. Like log will affect that, but that won't affect log so much.
No, it's true.
Like, we could almost do that as a warm up for log. But you wouldn't want to.
It's just, I don't even know. I will see, because I haven't done this one since I did it at Europe's the year Luke won, and I never trained it, and I got like 46. And then I think I've always been high 40s, so if I go over 50, it's improved.
You should do.
But then,
looking at what you did today, I mean, I've gone over 50 a number of times with the Giants Live one, and you just. That's why I'm kind of concerned with you going so heavy. You can hold whatever for 30 seconds, but you don't want someone weaker than you beating you because they can hold it for 60 seconds.
Well, I'm going to wait maybe another few more minutes, and then I'm going to do that.
Cool.
Try and do like 40 or 50. Not overcook myself, but just do.
Yeah, don't go to that point where you're fighting it.
He's dropped the ridiculous weight now.
Yes. Back to doing.
Got to get the endurance now.
Human weight.
Go to your happy place.
I just want to do between 40 and 50 seconds. So I'll just.
Minion Manor for his happy place.
So should we take hold of it, yeah?
Come on.
3, 2.
Good, mate. Come on.
20.
That's it, mate. Keep going. Come on.
30.
Come on, Hixxy.
Okay. 40.
Nice,
Good, mate. Come on. Nice.
50.
Good.
60.
If you can get a 60 on the day, you know that's going to be.
I'm hoping. Oh no, it is. It's after log, so
Yeah.
I should have a very good marker.
Yeah.
If you get to go towards the end, yeah.
Well,
You'd think so.
you'd hope so
You'd
after a
hope so
log.
on a log. What's a log? 150?
Yeah, but like, if Gabe's doing it, Gabe won the forward all last year, and he's not a great logger. So I'd imagine he'll do the same thing. He'll set the pace for everybody. Because I think he went out first last year and he won.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't do so well on the Viking, I think.
No.
Obviously the Viking, if you do reps on there, you're feeling it a little bit in the shoulders, straight into that, but Viking press you tend to do more reps with as well. So,
What's the winning time?
we're winning.
48 or 46.
It wasn't the best times we've seen from people on it, but like you say, they did Viking first, so.
Well, like I was saying this to Darren not long ago, was a lot of these guys that are deadlifting, they've got very long arms. So like when I have the bar locked out, it's against my knackers. A lot of people, there's like 6-8 inches between the knackers and the bar. They've got to hold them arms out up here. It's basically heavier for them because of, you know, if you go into the detail of physics, it's further away from the body. So yeah, I think that's why a lot of people, the times are down. Like Ivan has the longest arms, and I think he only got 20 seconds. So, and Pavlo's got quite long arms.
No, they're good events for you next week, so.
Yeah, I don't think I have a bad event if I'm in shape. In my head. Maybe not the best.
Like any event
really. And now I've got this place, I should be able to be prepared for anything really. I mean, I could probably count on my hand how many shows I've done in my life that I was able to train all the events for.
I don't think I've ever been able to train every event.
Which you think's pretty bad when you think.
But I think that's normal for older strongmen. Like we've done so many comps where you don't know the event.
True.
Like
we actually had this discussion with Brian. We were saying how cool would it be? Just I say cool, but like just one time to see how it happened. Everyone turn up to this show
and not know the event.
And not know what the events are.
I think it'd be cool as hell.
Like.
I'm always,
there's nothing stupidly heavy.
No, yeah, like let's not do anything stupid.
I'm always in two minds
500 kilo yokes.
I think a lot of us want to see the best out of the athletes. To see the best out of athletes, if you're well prepared on events, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
But I also like the idea of something where you just chucked in and you've just got to get on with it.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of.
I think that's still some sort of the element to strongman, isn't it? You know, like being able to do weird and wonderful things with heavy stuff, really.
I think because I sort of come up from that generation where you didn't have every bit of kit to train on and you go and try different kit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. But I do understand and appreciate if we want to see ridiculous performances that people need to be able to train
also
on.
Now it's you know, it's a lot of people's profession, so you've got to give your due diligence to the athlete. Is like you don't want them to hurt themselves because it's going to detriment their earnings.
You don't want people to hurt themselves.
So it's just taking a more professional outlook, isn't it? Like, you know you're going to get these events, make sure you're prepared for them. You know, there's that side of it.
Are you feeling good?
I do.
Good, mate. It's very nice to see you positive for a change.
Never seen him smile so much.
Yeah, I think I'm still in that place wherever I went after I deadlifted. These lot just sat looking at me and I'm like, I just couldn't believe it happened.
Well, mate, thank you for having us up here. It's an awesome place you've got.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you back, yeah?
Definitely. I'll try and be a bit stronger next time.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you in a couple of weeks to smash Cardiff.
We will. I'll see you down there.
Good luck, mate.
Subscribe to my YouTube, you lot. I need more followers.
What's the channel? Hicks? Graham Hicks?
Yeah, just
Comment on the video, I'll pin your comment.
Okay. I'll comment. Love you all. Please follow me.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.